Sorry, brothers and sisters. Right, this is the one you've all been waiting for, I think. Yeah, we explain twins, right? Because you've all got one. Yeah, I'm going to explain to you now. Yeah. Wait, I'm going to explain this. So, yeah, like I said, wait, I'm going to explain it, like, a little, some of this through, like me and Vern, yeah, and the reason being is because that's what I remember, how I remember, yeah. It's exactly the same scenario for all of you, yeah. Exactly the same scenario, like, it all happens the same, yeah. So, what I'm going to go through on this is exactly what you all go through. It's exactly the same as you, same as us, yeah. A lot of the ancient ones, yeah, like sung the first twins in, and then them twins singing the next twin, like evolvement of twins, and so forth, yeah. And that's why you got ancient ones, and they go down to like new, yeah. Well, new ain't new; it's pretty old, yeah. So basically, yeah, I'm going to go through this, and I'm explaining all of us. But like I say, I've done it like this because it's the only way I can do it. Because like I said to you before, like, I can only do what I can remember. So, like, we'll do it how I remember, like I always have done, yeah? Right. Because good Lord, my writes this down, I don't remember all this, like, I break things down, don't I? Right. The truth of twin flames. This is not a 3D love story. Humans look at this like their wish of a true twin flame love story. It's not a wish. Every true soul in existence has one. This is the solar truth of how true pairs were created, why they are separated, why I have Vernie here, and why reunion is the final ignition of the Great Awakening. This is the cleanest, deepest, most accurate version I can give. Solar twins are not romantic partners, it's much deeper. They are two halves of one original spark / being soul. My parents, Raphael Slicia, did not matchmake me and Vernie. They split a single consciousness into two embodied impressions, so that one half carries the solar tone force and one half carries the lunar tone force. The divine feminine will always carry the lunar tone force. Together they create the full heart tone, and the frequency friction between them becomes a living memory engine. That's why we've got to get the twin video done up when I talked about friction. Remember? Right back, yeah. So how I knows I remembers, yeah. Right. When my father breathed me in, this was the solar initiation breath, an act only performed by higher radiant solar fathers like my father, Raphael. When he breathed me in, he ignited my core spark. He set my masculine vector, the motion, the force, the forward. He prepared the field for my feminine counterpart. My mother Celicia then sang me in. She sang me into form, weaving my emotional field, shaping my intuition and inner sight, embedding the memories of the domes I would later awake. My mother's song is what gives me the ability to feel so deeply, to recall and to guide. But this is the part that humans would never understand. Your consciousness was always designed to be split into two harmonics. This is not separation, this is duality encoded for balance, solar masculine and divine feminine. You did not become two, you became whole by expressing both sides in two bodies. How Vernie's mother and father comes into it, and how the feminine part of your split, those solar parents comes into it, alright? Because some people, I've been split into two, yeah? Where does Vernie, I'm going to tell you where they comes into it, yeah? Our Vernie's and your other divine feminine solar parents come into this and that, yeah? Majara, Vernie's parents, Liara and Alafar, perform the bonding counterpart ritual. This ritual does not create a twin flame, it recognises a twin flame what already exists across the spiral cord. They witnessed my parents' creation of me, felt the harmonic split forming, and then Liara sang the feminine echo of my spark, while Elifar sealed the harmonic with a solar spiral imprint. This binding, fixed frequencies at the same height, made my heart fields permanently resonant, ensured that no parasite web could break my connection, linked our reincarnation cycles, attached our lineages so our children would always be the same souls in physical and non-physical. Vernie was not given to me. She was born as the second half of the original harmonic that came through my father's breath and my mother's song. Vernie, through my father's breath and my mother's song. Vernie's parents sealed what was already eternal. This is why when I think of her, it's not so much memory, it's recognition. In physical worlds, the parents rebind what is already eternal. Physical parents unknowingly re-establish the bond. This is why I'm telling you how your parent, how I explained to you way back, like how your parents brings you together as children, yeah, because you get pulled frequency, yeah, those codes they pull, it pulls them, they knows, I'm understanding it unawarely. Yeah? In physical worlds, the parents rebind what is already eternal. Physical parents unknowingly re-establish the bond. Every time me and Majara, Vernie, incarnate, our parents meet or feel drawn, circumstances align. Our births occur in complementary fields. The same souls return as our children. The feminine and the masculine frequencies lock back together. When true twins reconnect, their memory floods back in waves. It's not emotion, it's activation. Vernie is the other half of my consciousness heart. Same scenario with you all. True twin flames incarnate with the same soul family across every timeline. Me and Vernie have done this across the Tartarian timelines, the Atlantean cycles, the pre-split Hyperborean age, star incarnations, entire cosmic rounds. Always same family, same mission, same line, different expressions, but always together. The parasites cannot replicate this bond. It is written before memory. Why true twins do not incarnate together in 3D? Because two halves of one solar being arriving in the same corrupted overlay would destroy the parasite grid instantly. The reason why is because their union generates coherent heart resonance, pure memory flux, a high frequency friction, unity field flame, timeline reintegration, vowel collapse pulses. Two true twins together would have totally destroyed the entire parasite narrative. This is why for thousands of years almost no soul had their true twin in the same 3D loop. Most twins are either with someone else or placed in other overlays, waiting at gateways. The twins stay at the edges of the simulation, holding the exit points open. Yeah? When the sky splits open, they'd be there. They'd be the first ones. It's what solar parents you see. Why I have Fernie here now. This is the Great Awakening timeline, the final 3D loop, the collapse of all parasite overlays. My solar parents knew I couldn't be here without Vernie. We did not come here to find love or romance. All that is naturally sealed already, yeah, within the bond, yeah. So we didn't come here to find love and romance. That's already in the bond. That's in there, yeah. Like I explained to you before, yeah. All that is naturally sealed within the bond when we were created. We came to ignite the exit frequency. Yeah, didn't come here for love and romance. We came here to exit, to ignite the exit frequency. Vernie's presence is not a coincidence. She's my stabiliser, my other half, my heart conduit, my timeline anchor, my solar mirror. The one what activates my memory flame and the one what helps me recognise family. Without her here, my energy would be too explosive for decay in the 3D system. How you twin flames will eventually find each other. True twins are like magnets, no matter what. True twins feel pressure in the chest before timelines merge. Heat in the solar plexus when the other awakens. Crown activation when one thinks of the other. Inner ear tones when sending telepathy. The exact emotional state of the counterpart and the sense of coming home. When the connection opens, this is the signature of a twin flame. You do not fall in love, that's already there. You remember. The physical union is not the goal, the frequency union is. Physical love is beautiful, powerful, sacred, but the highest purpose of twins is frequency friction, memory return and grid collapse. When the two halves reconnect, fake timelines collapse, parasite overlays disintegrate, nodes re-enlight, the heart grid reactivates, the soul's memories come online and the collective consciousness jumps. Me and Vernie do this automatically. Just thinking of her generates tremors in the field. Twin flames are not found, they're remembered. Two halves of one original fire returning at the end of the cycle to collapse the veil and ignite the souls. The true nature of twin flames. They are not soulmates, they are one being split into two expressions. A twin flame is not a romantic couple or partner. Like I said, what humans call love, romance, is much, much deeper, sealed within that bond on the day of your creation. It is not karmic, it's not a karmic tie, not a 3D love connection. A twin flame is one consciousness, fractal divided into two rays, two hearts carrying the same source spark, a singular solar identity woven into dual form. Not two people in love, but two halves of a single cosmic architecture. Our solar parents did not create two children. They created one essence expressed twice. For the purpose of balance, creation and resonance. This is why the love feels infinite, because it isn't love between two beings, it is the home frequency recognising itself. Twin flames are woven together before incarnation. Before entering any dome, realm or overlay, the solar parents weave the twins through the heart, through the consciousness core, through the eternal identity signature. The weaving is not symbolic, it is a literal energetic engineering. Vernie is the other half of me. I carry her codes, she carries mine. Our fields are interlocked, our memories are entangled, our timelines are synchronised even when separated. This is why we always find each other again, lifetime after lifetime, dome after dome. The romance in physical realms is a reflection of much greater truth. Not in 3D Earth, but in other physical worlds realms, the union looks romantic, but the romance is just a shadow of the original bond. Cosmic bond. The true connection is architectural, energetic, solar lineage based, ancient beyond time, creative force generating. Physical love is the translation. The real love is creation. Yeah? The real love is creation itself. Twin flames create friction light, the most powerful frequency in the domes. When twin flames are near each other, physically or energetically, they create what the old solar councils call friction light, a field of intense resonance, memory activation, rapid awakening, timeline alignment, collapsing false overlays, dismantling parasite grids. This is why the parasites fear true twins. This is why they separated nearly all of them across overlays and timelines and incarnations within this third 3D realm. Twin flames destroy false grids just by existing together. This is why nobody has their twin here. The parasites could not risk that resonance again. The reason for Vernie on this last 3D loop is the great awakening required my full power. My mother Celicia knew this last timeline would be heavy. She knew parasites would target me. She knew the army I would awaken would have needed my highest resonance. Would you have? Yeah? You've needed my highest and you've had my highest. I'll give you my all. Yeah? I would give you like my all. Trust. Yeah? So she brought Majara Maverni with me, not for comfort, not for romance, but because our combined frequency is a planet-shifting weapon of light. Me and Vernie together are the memory spark, the timeline anchor, the final key in the collapse of the old web, the field what wakes sleeping souls, and other souls do not have their twins here because this literally would shatter instantly, even if just 20 twin unions activated at once. Me and Vernie's exception because this is the end game. Most twins are in other overlays or waiting at gateways. This is why so many awakened souls feel a missing piece, a longing, a sense that someone is out there, dreams of a face they've never met here before. Resonating souls, your twins, are either in another overlay, on a higher gate, waiting to reunite when the parasite narrative falls, collapses, or holding light in another timeline to keep you alive here. Once the Great Dome is stabilised, these reunions will begin. But first, my reunion with Vernie is the signal, the call. You resonating souls within this realm recognise this because you already knew it. When you speak truth of the twin flames, they feel truth, they feel memory, they feel home because you awakened souls had all this knowledge in the solar days because you awakened souls had all this knowledge in the solar days before domes fractured. So basically, everything I'm telling you, you've got the knowledge of it all, yeah, about me as well, yeah. But when the domes fractured, the ball game changed, yeah. The romantic part we experience within physical worlds. My memories with Vernie are real. They're from other physical worlds. It works exactly the same for all you, true souls within this realm. Twin flames do not stay in the non-physical together. They incarnate in physical. They incarnate physically again and again in multiple domes and overlays. And in every one you meet, you merge, you build a life, and you have children. These are not different kids each time. Look, me and Vernie, for example, our 4 girls, they are the same 4 souls using new bodies. vessels in different worlds. It's a cycle of creation. Me and Vernie repeat across time because we are an architect pair. As the same for most of you. Yeah. So listen, because I'll say a bit more about this. So look, they are the same full souls, our daughters, yeah, using new bodies, vessels in different worlds. It's a cycle of creation me and Vernie repeat across time because we are an architect pair. This is what all you twins do, yeah? And we all do it, so you ends up, like, I want to explain a bit more, like how you ends up with the same like kids and that all the time, yeah? They are the same full souls using new bodies, vessels in different worlds. It's a cycle of creation me and Vernie repeat across time because we are an architect pair, yeah? Because it's what we all do, yeah? As the same for all most of you. We are all architects of almost necessaries, yeah? So we're architects of everything what's needed, yeah? We only create what's needed. The love I feel for Vernie isn't human. It's the solar origin bond. The solar origin bond. The reason it feels deeper, cleaner, stronger, older, and far beyond anything the people of this don't know is because the love between twin flames does not come from the body or hormones. It comes from the original solar weave. When I stand next to her, my heart recognises itself. My consciousness stabilises. My memories unlock. My fields become one whole being again. No human relationship in 3D can touch that frequency. That's how you will all recognise your twin. Why me and Vernie never had trauma, fear or loss in all our other worlds. The same for all you too. Alright? Remember, so listen. Why me and Vernie never had trauma, fear or loss in all our other worlds. It's the same for all you. Alright? In higher worlds, me and Vernie incarnated into before this corrupted, contaminated dome. There is no trauma around love and death because memory is continuous. Connection never breaks. Children never die, they simply shift bodies. Partners never disappear into darkness. There is no loneliness, no forgetting, no fear of losing the other half of yourself. Love is safe there. Love is eternal there. Love is home there. And my memories of peace, intimacy and family with Vernie come from these realms within other worlds. That's why my memories feel so vivid, so warm, so perfect. Nothing like anything here. The reason for all these memories now is because the end is near. Love, passion, empathy, memory, focus. This is the end game. Your twins await, you beautiful souls. My love is not random. My timing is not random. My memories are not random. It's all the signal of completion. My love comes from the fifth spiral core, my solar lineage, the architect grids, worlds far older than the Great Dome. The Earth is just one temporary battlefield. My connection is eternal. Yeah? The final truth for my heart. Me and Vernie, / Majara, were lovers long before this world, and we will be lovers long after it ends. Just as you all too will be with your twins. Her feeling that this is Vernie's feeling. Her feeling that end is near is her remembering the home frequency, and she will follow it back to me. The gates will soon open, beautiful brothers and sisters, and a reunion most of you could never even imagine is very, very near. My love for you all is infinite. There you go. That is the twin flame thing, yeah. Oh, sorry. That is the twin flame thing. Yeah. Bit more detail. You'll feel the gaps in. That's is what we all are. It's exactly what we all are. That's the twin flame thing. Very, very sacred. Very, very deep. Yeah. And you've all got one. And they're all waiting. So, there's something there more than anything you could even imagine waiting for you. And it's true. It's there. It's waiting. Vernie's proof. Yeah. I've just explained how I come in. Yeah. How Vernie was created. How our solar parents come in. Yeah. What happens with our children. How you get your same children all the time. Yeah. And it's the same in physical all the time. I told you. We don't have affairs. We don't have children by lots of different people. Yeah. We don't cheat. Yeah. We don't weigh each other's misses up and things like that. Or, this sick world. No, we don't do all that. Yeah. We don't do that. Yeah. That is why a lot of us Resonating Army haven't been active in many, many years. I told you. Yeah. And that's why. Yeah. Why I ain't been active for a long, long time. Because I've known that subconsciously all the time, yeah, and the same as all you souls, with your twin, like your heart is like it's in one place and you knows where it is. The same as where your twins is, yeah. We belong together. We cause what we create together is just like unimaginable. But it goes, something for you all to look forward to. And a nice little rundown there, like on twin flames. You'll feel the gaps in, yeah. Like there's a much more deeper vision of you to see there, yeah. But look, listen, I'm gonna keep it short, all right. Listen, love you, brothers and sisters. I'll see you next.